Hello? Wanted to see if we could back. Let me know, guys. Let me know the volume of Spider-Man. Spider-Man! Let me know if the volume of Spider-Man is too loud. If so, we'll hop into the game and turn it down. Hopefully we can play a little bit of the Spider-Man game as well while we're here tonight. We got a lot we got to talk about. We got a lot we got to do. We must come together as gamers to stop Naughty Dog and their toxic tactics. And we will. Trust me, we will. Hold on, guys. Their toxic tactics. And we will. What's going on? Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, mother suckers? What's good? Skrrr. Dingle, pop, pop, pop. Skrrr. And a go. Boo, boo. You're done now. What's going on? What's going on? Let me say what up to my Chizat. What up, Chizat? Hey, make sure you hit that like button when you get in. Not for me, just for the haters. The leaks were true. Hi, I'm new here. Hey, what's up, Vermold? Welcome to the show, bro. This is the show that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Tiandre Willis, what's up, bro? Hi to Beast. Good to see you again, brother. I can't believe people will spend $500 on the PS5 just to play Spooderman DLC. We're gonna get into it, guys. Yes, indeed, fellas. Yes, indeed. Solo's in here. Monado boy, what's good, bro? Monado boy, how you enjoying that? The new graphics of the whatchamacallit, Dick and Reynos. It's good. Okay, all right. We was just playing this yesterday. Why? I don't understand. Yeah, Ghost Spirit Nicholas. What's going on? I love that Labzo. Yo, what's good? We here, we back, baby. Warning, do not buy The Last of Us 2, baby. Warning. The new YouTube champion. 3-time now we're still a champion. Is back. Let me know how the stupid Spider-Man music is compared to my voice. Can you guys hear me? First of all, we're going to get into it tonight. We're going to go into the reviews. We're going to go into a lot of other things. But before we get into those things, congratulatories are in order. First of all, I want to give this to the PC fanboys. Like all my life of gaming, people would always say, well, wait till it gets to the PC, then PC's really going to clamor up those sales, man. PC's really going to boost those sales, man. I mean, wait till it gets to the PC, those sales are really going to fly through the roof, man. And I used to be like, man, that's complete bull crap. I've never seen it. I've never seen it in my entire lifetime where a game was able to drop onto the PC and was just able to lift the sales drastically. Never in my entire life. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, as always happening, listen, a broken clock is going to be wrong at least twice a day. Or, you know what I mean? But man, Persona 4 Golden, the PlayStation Vita exclusive, has hit Steam. Ladies and gentlemen, Persona 4 Golden's already outselling Persona 5 Royale on the PlayStation 4. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Not only that, it's on its way to outselling the Vita version on the PlayStation Vita. And the PlayStation Vita version was being given away for free, which is crazy, you know? The first time in my entire life, I have never seen Japanese games listed so flipping low. I have never seen Japanese games as low as $7 before. I forgot what game I saw that was clamoring up the bargain bin on the PlayStation Store. It was going for $7 free. I was like, I've never in my entire life have I seen a Japanese game so low. Japanese games come out at a certain price and it'll go down to like $20, and after that, it'll shoot up to $100. You know what I mean? Hold on, guys. But anyway, congratulatories are in order. Congratulations, Steam fanboys. Thank you for going out and supporting Persona 4, my favorite Persona game. of all time, and I'm just seeing a lot of people enjoy this game. I'm seeing a lot of people really say, you know, going back to the narrative that I was saying years ago, that Persona 4 is a quadrillion times better than Persona 5. So now everybody's hopping on that bandwagon. But first of all, where did you hear it first? You heard it here. Second of all, what else? We got some Spider-Man news. Miles Morales will be its own thing. Now check it out. This is what they're trying to say. That Miles Morales will be its own game. They're trying to compare it to Uncharted. Uncharted 4 actually had a spin-off with two lesbian girls, two generic characters, extremely boring story. Game didn't sell worth a goddamn. It might have sold about 10 copies at best for free or some type of PlayStation giveaway, you know. But they're saying it's the equivalent of that. But I remember that initial standalone game, that spin-off of Uncharted 4 with the two lesbian girls, that was supposed to be DLC. But then they decided, they thought that, hey man, let's capitalize off the hype of Uncharted 4, man, and let's sell this thing singly. And the thing, they really thought that they really thought that the name of Uncharted was so flipping popular that they were going to be selling it to gangbusters. You stupid. They really thought that they were going to be selling gangbusters of some type of Uncharted spin-off. They didn't even sell any copies of Uncharted 4. They had to bundle the game with PlayStation 4s on Black Friday, and they were selling the console for at least $60. They were practically giving the console away. So yes, basically the Miles Morales, what we all expected was just some type of DLC that they're just trying to package in one little thing, and then you guys run out. I don't think it'll sell at all. This game barely sold. It sold like 10 million copies for a Spider-Man game, one of the most popular characters in comic book, movie, video game history. 10 million copies is just from a console that's been selling at over 100 million units. 10 million copies is pathetic, extremely pathetic at best. What else? We got Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a game that was shown off at the PlayStation 5 reveal. They're saying that game is going to be released sometime in 2021. Just like Zombie 70 had predicted, I said this will not be a launch game. This will be a game that we will be seeing for the next conference after conference after conference. They'll be showing the same trailer over and over and over again. Maybe they'll squeeze in a little bit of extra things to get us clamoring at the bits for the Horizon Zero Dawn. But I really don't know anybody who's really going to be clamoring for the Horizon Zero Dawn like that. I don't know any sane person at that to be clamoring for the next installment of Horizon Zero Dawn, you know what I mean? Oh, look, you guys, you know, we were fighting generic Brillo Pad-esque looking demons in the first one. Hey, look, guys, we're fighting mammoths now, guys. Hey, guys, we're fighting mammoths. You know, and it's like, so? Who gives a flying fuck? You know what I mean? Could you imagine if Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 came out and the selling point was that you were fighting mammoths? You guys were fighting. Could you imagine if the Nintendo fanboys came out of their mouths to say something so pathetic, to be like, "Hey guys, we're killing mammoths now in Zelda Breath of the Wild 2." No, in the first trailer of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, the selling point is that we saw that Zelda was going to be with us in our journeys, you know, so that kind of just leaves a little bit suspicious. Like, what's going on here? Are we going to finally get a chance to play with Zelda side by side with Link? Is this what it's going to be? You know what I'm saying? Are we able to switch back and forth between characters? I don't know. I'm just throwing these things out there. Don't go, Zobi said that you said that this. No, I don't know. Don't come to Zobi for all the facts now. I mean, I know I give 99.9% of the facts, but I don't know. This is the window that Nintendo has left for us. So, you know, you have no choice but to sit here and create all of these type of videos going, hey, what do we expect from Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 by this trailer? Now, when we look at Horizon Zero Dawn's trailer, there are no what to expect from his Horizon Zero Dawn 2. There are no videos. There are no sit down. There are no think tanks. They're none. They're none on videos right now. Why? Because you look at the trailer and you go, okay, just more of the same bullshit. More of the same bullshit. That the bullshit that I'm seeing in this trailer is the same reason why I dropped it in the first place. For those of you who played something so bad, I would never touch Horizon Zero Dawn. Maybe it's $10 and I'll clamor it on the screen or something like that. So yes, like I said in previous videos and previous tweets, follow my my Twitter account at Jabari. I said, bro, this game is not going to be a large game. These games are going to be 2, 3, 4 years out. And even though they didn't even say it was launching 2020. They said we're kind of, you know, we're aiming for 2021, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, we're kind of aiming for that, but I'm expecting 2022, 2023 at best. We're going to be seeing this game consistently over and over and over again. And I don't even know why Sony even thinks we want to see that game over and over and over and over again. And I'm telling you, a lot of these games that were shown at the PlayStation 5 reveal, we're going to be waiting years in to be playing these installments of games. I'm telling you. We're going to be sitting here, we're going to be just like how we did with the PlayStation 4 when they would show us God of War, The Last of Us 2, Horizon, Spider-Man, how we'd have to keep waiting the year. And then when the game finally comes out, nobody even gives a goddamn. People would prefer to turn on their Switches and play Animal Crossing, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, all running at 60 frames per second. Meanwhile, Spooderman and Miles Morales, Black Lives Matter, Horizon Zero Dawn 2 will be running at 30 frames per second, even though the Gran Turismo creators said that the games can run at 8K and then 120 frames per second with the new SSD. Come to find out, when they finally start to show off gameplay, it's nothing more than a PlayStation 4 Pro Plus. You people continue to be scammed over and over again when it pertains to Sony. And every time you guys get scammed, you guys start doing this. Every time Sony starts to get revealed as a fucking joke, here comes the undercover Sony fanboys, and they've been getting real passive aggressive with me lately. Real passive aggressive with me. You know me, Sony 7 is aggressive. He gets on here, he's like, man, look, you know what I mean? I'm wrestling y'all niggas to the ground. You know what I mean? When y'all niggas turn the fucking video on, it's like, bow! It's a punch right to the chest. Whenever you know straightforward what I'm thinking. There's never I never have to use female tactics to trick you guys, you know? A lot of Sony fanboys are being real passive aggressive with me right now. Hey, you know what? Who cares, man? You know, I don't care. I don't care, man. Why do you care? Why are you wasting your energy, man? Why are you wasting so much energy on Sony, man? I mean, come on. Don't you got something better to be doing? You're getting real passive aggressive with me. I was talking to my boy Blandrew the other day. This is my guy, Blandrew. I'm like, yo, it's Blandrew. The rumors are true. The Last of Us 2 is trash, bro. The Last of Us 2 is trash. He's like, you know what? I don't really care. I just want people to, I'm not even going to say anything. I just want people to enjoy it. I'm like, you know, fuck this dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's my boy too, but come on, man. Well, now is the time to be dancing on the graves of Sony, dancing on the grave of Naughty Dog, dancing on the grave of Last of Us 2, and you mean to tell me, you know what? I'm just going, this nigga taking too long to talk. Fuck this motherfucker. You know what I mean? They told me to watch out for Blandrew too. They said, somebody said, Zobi, Blandrew's loyalty is not to you. Stop having loyalty in Blandrew. Stop sticking up for Blandrew. Stop fighting the Weapon Wheel podcast because of Blandrew. His loyalty is never for you. His loyalty is for them gay niggas. Starting to look like it's true. Duh. You're better off at getting the good PC for the memory they are asking for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, the rumors of the PlayStation 5, the prices are coming out to be $700, things like that. So some people are talking crazy, talking about, yeah, there's a DRM model. I thought DRM was bad. Sony does it, it's good. There is a fucking digital-only console, but you won't be able to even buy your games unless you have online. You won't be able to trade your games in. Sony's offering us a DRM model, and that's good. But when Microsoft did it, it was bad. Yeah, the DRM model is going to be $399, and the official model is going to be $499. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. No way, no how. So yeah, you know, the Gran Turismo creators are talking about 8K, 120 frames per second, and we get these 30 frames per second games. You know what I mean? Lying to the consumer, lying to the gamers. I still to this day don't even know what SSD is. People are telling me that the SSD is supposed to be for faster loading times when it pertains to the PlayStation 5. With the PlayStation 5, when you buy that game, you put your game in, your games are going to be loading so fast, you're going to be straight into the game, man. You know what I mean? And I was like, when has loading times been a negative in gaming? The last time I can remember that loading times were a negative in gaming was going back to the PlayStation 1. I remember with the PlayStation 1 games, certain games you would put in there, and yes, they would take about 60, 70 to 90 seconds to load up. And God forbid if you get some type of scratch on that game. Huh? I was always pretty good with my games. When I was a kid, I would always put them back in the casings, but you never know. Your cousins might come over, children, things of that, are touching your disc, putting the disc face down. I was always very conscious to and put it into the case, closed set case, and put case away. Bow, Exhibit A. I never just had my cases and my CDs just hanging out places. I thought that was just, you know, one time I saw a CD, I was at one of my cousin's house, there was a CD on the thing, and then there was a cup on top of it. Like, it was treated like a coaster. Then I looked under I looked to see what the disc was that they were using as a coaster. It was Tekken 3, so I said, okay, never mind. So yeah, when has SSD, when has loading times actually been a problem when it pertains to gaming? I haven't seen that complaint in over 20 years. In over 20 years, and this is before social media. This is before the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Tumblrs, the grinders. Now the selling point is faster loading times. And then we had the PlayStation event that was no longer than 2 weeks ago. And not one game was utilizing SSD. Not one game was able to show me where it was just loading things up so fast that I haven't seen on a PlayStation 4 game. On a Switch game at best. How in God's green earth can loading times be the selling point? And not only that, you put in this SSD, right, Sony? And now companies and developers are looking at this thing and they go, what the hell are we going to do with this? We're having another PlayStation 3 all over again when it pertains to the PlayStation, bros. Developers are going, what do we do with this? We're going to have to make this game for the lowest denominator because we're not going to utilize this SSD that means absolutely nothing in gaming. And it hasn't mean nothing for over 20 years. Faster loading times? That's the selling point of the PlayStation 5? No, it's just like the PlayStation 3. Well, certain developers, in-house Sony developers, are going to be able to utilize the SSD more than third-party developers. So, companies like The Last of Us, which is completely insane. I don't know how The Last of Us is going to be utilizing this new SSD when over 90% of the workers are quitting right now. They all left. They walked out. They packed up their shit and got the fuck up out there and started working for some real companies. Hopefully they took their talents to Nintendo. There's a Switch Pro coming. You can work on the new high-tech graphics over there. So 90% of the workers walked off. So, okay, Naughty Dog, who's going to be working on this new SSD? Who's going to be doing this? Ghost of Tsushima 2? I don't even want part 1. But like I said, like I've been saying, these games that were shown are not going to be launch exclusives. And with that being said, you're going to be hearing this. You're going to be hearing this. Now, I'm already putting it out there. And trust me, this is the truth, because when I put it on Twitter, a lot of people jumped into my mentions, was real mad because I was diverting the energy. I was taking that energy away. I was taking that excuse away. And they were like, yo, I was like, yo, this is what they're going to be saying. Hey, man, why don't you go back and play that backlog, man? You guys have been clamoring for backwards compatibility. You finally get it, and now you guys are complaining about new games? Go back and finish your fucking backlog, man. That's what they're going to be saying. These are the things that they're going to be saying, guys. We have to stop these guys. These guys are toxic, bro. I bought the PlayStation 5. I bought it for the SSD. I bought for new hit games. Like Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Ratchet and Clank, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's what I bought it for. And you mean to tell me I gotta go back and play old games? Yeah, you've been complaining about backwards. I never wanted PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility, man. I want backwards compatibility with classic games like the PlayStation 1. I don't give a goddamn about the PlayStation 4 games. They were all trash. And the good ones are going to the PC, like Bloodborne and Persona 5. Hey, man, why don't you go back and play your fucking backlog, man? What the fuck, bro? So you mean to tell me I'm just going to be sitting here with this PlayStation 4 Pro Plus? I'm going to be sitting here. I just paid $700 for this thing, and now I got to sit here. And I could have just waited and played my PlayStation 4. That's what you're telling me. Also, be careful of this. For those of you who plan on not buying the PlayStation 5 at launch and sticking with the PlayStation 4, be careful. You might want to lawyer up. You might want to get your lawyers ready, because they're going to send out some type of patch. Yeah, download the patch right when the PlayStation 5 comes out on the PlayStation 4. And when it does, it's going to crash your system and force you to get the PlayStation 5. Make sure you guys are lawyered out. That's what they do with the iPhones. Apple and all that, they do that with the iPhones, and because you be content with the iPhone 2, you know. But they're coming out with the iPhone 7. So they'll send them right patch to that bad boy. They'll and break down. So get your lawyers ready. I'm lawyered up. I'm ready. Warning, do not buy The Last of Us 2. We've been doing videos after videos after videos on The Last of Us 2 here on this channel. We've been doing it ever since it's been shown. It's a game. The Last of Us as a franchise has always been extremely, extremely overrated as a video game. I never looked at The Last of Us as a video game, ever. I never thought sitting through cutscenes, sitting through cinematic experiences, sitting here and holding the up button while the game is playing me, sitting here and grabbing ladders. I always just found the experience to just be just a complete waste of my time. Somebody that a person like me who's kind of a superior gamer, where when I play video games, I want to consume every single button that's being displayed. I want to be hitting the R2s. I want to be hitting the R3s. Now Sony's adding new buttons. I'm like, why? Your games consist of holding up and tapping the X button. Yeah, they're adding new back buttons to the PlayStation. Yeah, it's an attachable thing. But like I said, I always found the Last of Us franchise to be extremely mediocre. The only people that I found that actually enjoyed that franchise were people that didn't like video games. The Last of Us 2 was announced. Absolutely nothing in either trailer did I find was a selling point for video gamers. The first trailer was Ellie playing the guitar. The second trailer was that Joel is in the game. The next trailer was a girl playing the Vita. I never was watching into The Last of Us, and I just thought, man, I gotta play that, man. You know, wow, look at that. Look what's, you know? So when I started to see things like that, I started to get extremely concerned. Not only that, my concerns started to become true because there were Naughty Dog employees who were not getting paid. They were extremely disgruntled. They were working overtime and not being rewarded for their hard work. And now we're starting to get the leaks of the game and what's going on, what the nooks and the crannies, what this game is really about. And with those leaks, it was nothing but just blatant disrespect to the gamers, blatant disrespect to anybody with superior intellect, blatant disrespect to the Joel character, blatant disrespect to men, to heterosexual men like Zodi 70. I looked at that, when I saw those links, I thought that attack on Joel, I thought it was an attack on me as a man. And I was highly offended. Now, I know we don't care about the emotions of men. Unless the man is wearing a dress, rouge, makeup, and things of that such, that's when we start to show a compassionate heart. But I know, me, heterosexual male, African American, you look at me, well-spoken, well-looking. I know half of you motherfuckers in this chat room would like to see me buck broken. You would like to see me raped like that guy in Pulp Fiction with some type of gag around my mouth, wouldn't you? Keep it real. Y'all would love to see me come on stream with rouge and lipstick and things of that such, tweezed eyebrows, a wig, talking like Medea. Then you guys would show some type of compassionate heart for me. Will you not? Keep it real. So I was highly disrespected when I saw the leaks. And I gotta applaud the leaker. According to Sony, this leaker was not inside. It was some type of outside hacker. It was a guy in his room that really wanted to get the insides of what's going on in The Last of Us 2. Get the fuck out of here. Not one person and not one person alone gives a fuck what's going on in The Last of Us 2. Complete bullshit. Now, if somebody told me that there's outside sources hacked in Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, I would believe that. But The Last of Us 2? So now this is what we all know. We as intelligent human beings, all you guys here, especially the guys that hit the like button, we're sitting here and now we know what's going on in The Last of Us 2. We know the story. We know where it's going. We know all the twists and the turns. We know. Right? Now, IGN, and all these other websites that are coming out and giving this game a 10 out of 10, and the reason they're giving the game a 10 out of 10 is for its groundbreaking story. And they go, wait, as an intelligent human being, for those of us who know, we're sitting here, we know what the story is because the hacker, the Samaritan, the freedom fighter who came out and gave us the leaks, told us this is what it's about. Now you're trying to insult my intelligence with 10s? 9s? This is blatant disrespect. This is the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And there's people that are actually falling for it, which is crazy. Reckon, I don't think this game is going to sell worth a goddamn. We will be back when the sales drop, the sale numbers drop. Hopefully Sony doesn't hide the sales from us. I hope I hope Sony's in the very congratulatory mood whenever those numbers come out. You know what I mean? It seems like when the Sony numbers come out, everybody's extremely congratulatory. 2 million in 2 days. Yeah! You know what I mean? IGN, you got pro Sony sites like IGN, GameStop, reporting the news, right? They're making videos, being very supportive. Everybody in the chat room is having a very good time, right? And then you never see that when it pertains to Nintendo exclusives. Nintendo exclusives are breaking records. The highest selling exclusives of all time is being done on the Switch. Fastest selling Pokemon game ever. Never seen anything on that. You see fastest, highest selling fighting game with Smash Brothers. Never seen anything like that. Animal Crossing doing 24 million in 1 month. Never seen anything. Animal Crossing outselling all PlayStation 4 exclusives combined. Never seen any news on that. Never. You only see it here. People think I'm trolling when I'm doing these articles. I'm bringing up the numbers. I'm bringing up the facts. You know, I'm bringing up the facts, you know? And people think I'm trolling because these media sources are not putting this information out there. I'm the only one that's doing it. The Last of Us 1 is on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. Sales combined still don't even scrape the bottom of Animal Crossing. And that game's been out for 20 years. Soup Kitchen. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, brother. Like I said, for those who do donate, they receive a wealth of good luck. Women, if you're a man, women start to find you attractive. If you're a man who's a homosexual, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just saying. I don't know what you like. Whatever it is that you like, men will find you more attractive. I'm starting to find you more attractive, you know? Soup Kitchen, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that so much. Let's get the likes up, guys. Come on, let's get the likes up. Yeah. When it's Sony and it's I can't believe that they were throwing some type of celebration for Final Fantasy VII Remake for doing 3 million. I said, wait, what? You know, I'm like, whoa. If they were bringing the parties and the confetti and the, you know what I mean, the poppers, I was like, what? I mean, like, even Square Enix started joining in on the fake hype. Square Enix is like, you know, Square Enix is like, oh my God, what have we done? Why did we make this game exclusive to PlayStation? They don't buy games over there. Why did we do it? You know, that's what they really feel. But then they came out and tried to insult my intelligence by telling me 3 million. Oh my God. Final Fantasy 15, one of the worst games ever created, and man by man was able to destroy those numbers in one day. And yet everybody's so congratulatory. But nothing for Nintendo. Nothing. And the thing that's amazing of it all, Nintendo won't even give you all those games that are in the top 10, the fastest, highest selling Nintendo games of all time, all on the Nintendo Switch. Not one sale. Meanwhile, you look at the PlayStation, they had Final Fantasy VII Remake on sale on the first day it came out. I could have grabbed the game for $39.99. But everybody's so celebratory. Anyway, yeah, they're trying to insult our intelligence when it comes to The Last of Us 2 by telling us that the story is so great and so groundbreaking. Even though we know what the game is. That's the most craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. We know exactly what the story is. We know that there are disgruntled employees at Sony. We know that there are disgruntled employees at Naughty Dog. We know people are not making any money. We know people are not getting paid. We know people are working under stressful and toxic conditions. We know that Arnita Sarkeesian is on board with creating the game. We know that Neil Cuckman has come in and has pushed toxic SJW liberal narratives. These are the things we know. And you mean to tell me that IGN is going to give this game a 10? A 10? Shout out to Skill Up. I'm starting to believe that these reviews are paid for. I'm starting to believe that these past from Final Fantasy VII Remake to The Last of Us 2 to Horizon Zero Dawn, the God of Wars, the Spider-Man, Spider-Man, to all these games. If I see Miles Morales gets a 10, I'm fucking losing it. If I see a fucking Miles Morales game get a fucking 10, I'm going to fucking lose it, bro. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to calm down. I'm going to tear this fucking room up, bro. I'm going to tear it up! A fucking Miles Morales DLC game is and they're selling it as a full package, scamming the consumers. They're selling DLC for $60, bro, with the Miles Morales spinoff. And you guys are gonna buy it? What the hell is wrong with you people? Come on, wake up! people! Wake up! Shout out to Skill Up. They're the only ones that looks like they didn't get the check. You forgot one, Sony. Sony, you know, this is the crazy thing. Sony and Naughty Dog is not willing to pay their employees. They're not willing to pay their employees, allegedly. They're not willing to pay their employees. They got their workers working in such toxic conditions. They got them working during the heart of the coronavirus. You know what I mean? And you mean to tell me that Sony and Naughty Dog are able to pay IGN, and all these other websites? What kind of backwards behavior is this, man? This is the reason why I say exclusivity means nothing anymore when you have Microsoft able to put their games on other platforms and these developers are making money. Everybody's making money hand over fist. I want you, all of us own a Nintendo Switch. This is the fastest, highest selling console of all time. Well, go on your Nintendo Switch right now and I want you to go to the eShop top selling games. You're going to see Cuphead up there, the top 3, top 4, top 5, right now. People are making money. Money is being distributed. Money is being made over there at Microsoft. Microsoft is able to put their games on other platforms so people can make money. Sony's just now waking up to this. They're so fucking slow. They're so fucking stupid. For years, they have been leaving games on their platform that just die, to just waste away. Games like MLB The Show, to all types of games being stuck to the PlayStation where nobody buys games. Where they could have put their games on other platforms like the Nintendo, they could have put it on the PC, and they could have been making a little bit of extra money. I don't know who's going to be buying shitty Sony exclusives on other platforms, but still. And then these companies die. Sony has some of the fastest, most dyingest companies that we've ever seen for any other platform ever. From all the brands that they used to own, from the SOCONs to the PlayStation Battle Royales, to all of them. Killzone, the Killzone creators who made Horizon Zero Dawn, they had to put their game on the PC because they were about to go out of business. The Last of Us 2 is about to go out of business with these mediocre sales and fighting with the gamers, flagging videos, flagging people's Twitter pages, personal attacks. I'm going off on a side tangent. I need to stay on course. And the course is, warning, do not buy The Last of Us Part 2. And I'm going to give you 100% proof. Like I already said, they can't trick us. They can't. Listen, we all need to join forces right now. Look at me, dead in my eyes. I'm so 100% serious right now. We all need to join forces right now. We need to hold on to our wallets tight. Fuck these passive-aggressive Sony fanboys telling me why am I wasting all my fucking energy. Well, why don't you go waste your time with something else? Fuck that bullshit. I'm saving gaming. Everything that I do on this channel is to save gaming single-handedly, and I will do it. We will not allow IGN, we will not allow Naughty Dog, we will not allow Sony to lie to us anymore. We are going to show these developers, we're going to show Sony, we're going to show Naughty Dog that you can't do this to us. You can't kill off our favorite characters and replace them with transgender characters. You can't do that with us. You can't sit there and treat your employees like scum. You need to start paying people over there. Stop making the developers that you purchase go out of business. Start promoting their games better. Stop doing exclusive deals with Square Enix and not even promoting their games. Butterfinger's promoting their games better than you are. You didn't even promote Final Fantasy VII Remake. The only thing you did was promote it through a series of retweets and likes on Twitter. I am telling you, anybody that supports The Last of Us 2 hates gaming. And when I look at the Sony fanboy does not like gaming. He hates video games. When you look at the games that he's playing, he hates video games. But the Sony fanboy is the most dangerous of all the fanboys of all gaming. Why? Because they're willing to do a kamikaze. They're willing to kill gaming as a whole just so they can believe that they can make their games thrive when they don't. They're some of the lowest selling games of all the platforms. Sega was able to sell more numbers than them. The PlayStation 3 was an embarrassment. PlayStation 3 was one of the biggest embarrassments in gaming, but the Sony fanboys were willing to jump on the internet, and they were just a pain in everyone's thorny ass over the past 10 years with that PlayStation 3. Remember? I mean, you couldn't say anything objective about the PlayStation 3 without these guys running in your comment sections, flagging your videos, flagging your content, screaming, taking personal attacks at you. These guys are willing to do a kamikaze on gaming just so they can believe that they have some type of victory over the other consoles when they never do. They never do because they're losers. They're dusty. They're dusty losers. I'm not saying it to take personal attacks. It's the truth. It's the truth. They're some of the biggest, stinkiest, dirtiest, nastiest motherfuckers you ever seen on your planet, bro. Unlike me, Zombie70, the Nintendo guy. Beautiful, chiseled jawline, smooth skin, beautiful skin. Long ligaments, long face, long hands, long arms, manly. How dare IGN sit here and give it 10 to The Last of Us 2, lying to us, after we already know what this game is. Shout out to Skill Up. They didn't get the paycheck, and that's a good thing. We're going to go over a series of videos here. I'm going to do Skill Up first. We're going to get the positive out first, and then we're going to focus on the negatives. We're going to focus on the toxicity. Now, I believe Skill Up. I believe them 100%. I don't think they're bullshit. I was just watching a video with a girl named Alana Pierce. 10 out of 10 game reviews, the truth. Now, I didn't watch the whole video, and I know it's going to come off a little sexist. and take it as you will. It's just a little hard for me to really sit through a video with a female talking over, 30 minutes and things of that sort. It really is. It's hard. It's really hard for me to listen to a woman talk for too long. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Maybe because I'm sexist and I'm a man and I'm the white supremacist. I'm worse than the white supremacist, things of that such. But I just couldn't listen to her for too long. But there was something that she said in the video that I thought was, there was something that she said in the video, because she used to work at IGN, she used to work at other websites and things of that such. But from what I did hear in her video, no disrespect to the poor lady, but what she did say that I thought was, what you call that? Profound. She said, companies who don't give 10 out of 10s will have the internet hating you. So, the guy that's, when she put that bug into my ear that, okay, maybe there's no big paying being here. If we want to be objective, maybe they're not paying for these 10 out of 10 reviews. But maybe we have some of the most we have some of the most weak-minded, we have some of the most bitch-made individuals that are reviewing our games nowadays. Back in the day, we had men like Zombie70 reviewing games, giving 6s, giving 3s, giving 2s, giving 1s, you know what I mean? Keeping it fucking real, didn't give a fuck about a goddamn fan base, didn't give a fuck about a nerd raging out of the computer. So, but still, I can understand getting paid to boost the score up a bit, but you're giving 10s because you want to be liked? That sounds like modern day society to me. That sounds like modern day individuals to me. I noticed when I make my series of tweets, you know what I mean? Follow me at Broken Games on Twitter. When I make my series of tweets, and whenever a prominent YouTuber comes in there and he's having a good time and giggling and laughing and things and that such, I notice they start to attack that guy, and then that guy starts to back off. You know, hey man, you know, I'm just having fun. I'm just having a good time, man. You know, I don't really necessarily believe in what somebody says. I just think it's funny, man. I noticed that. I was talking to my boy Blanchard the other day. Blanchard, you know what? I'm not going to say anything, man. I'm like, come on, man. The Sony fanboys really got y'all niggas by the balls? Y'all niggas really want to be liked like that by a bunch of individuals who are supreme losers? There was one thing I heard years ago, man. There is no need in wasting your time on trying to impress people that don't even fucking like you. If you don't like me, then fuck it. It is what it is. You don't fucking like me. I'm not gonna change up my square to impress you. So we got people that are giving out 10s out of 10s so that people can like them. That's what this is what the little girl said. If that's the case, that's worse. If that's the case, that's worse. That's worse than getting paid scratch. To have a series of nerds sitting around praising you. Meanwhile, Skill Up comes out. The dislike bar is higher than the like bar. Negative comments all around. Is this Skill Up? Yeah, this is Skill Up. Let's see what they say. And I feel like this. I thought this was a completely objective review. I didn't see anything in this review that should be attacked. These are the reviews that we need on the internet nowadays. Keeping it out is keeping it real. It's like nowadays review sites have gotten so bad, so toxic that you have to literally sit here and just praise these games up to the high heavens. And then when you get home, that's not fair for me. That's not fair to me to get home and play these games in their complete trash. I just wasted $60 fucking dollars. Meanwhile, games with lower budgets, games with not as big as popularity, you're willing to give them the 5s and the 4s and the 3s and the 2s. But the funny thing is those games are willing to implement new gameplay tactics. And the thing that sucks the most is that, you know, there'll be a new kooky and quirky game that comes out. We'll say like Sushi Strikers, say like what's the Gravity Rush and things of that such. Well, we got new impressive titles that are implementing new gaming techniques, you know, something that's not of the norm. And yet people are willing to come out their mouths and say that game is trash, that game sucks. Then they can say about The Last of Us 2. Then they can say about Spooderman. Then they can say about this Sony exclusive that's playing exactly like the last Sony exclusive. It's dangerous and it's fucking scary. And it's all because of these toxic websites that they're watching, where they praise bad games and games that might not have as high a budget as these, might not have the same popularity, but when you look at the core gameplay mechanics, which we should be playing our games for, they're being swept under the rug because they're not part of the popularity. Sad. Anyway, let's listen to Skill Up. What do they got to say? What is Skill Up? Listen, we won't be on Skill Up's full video, but we'll do a breakdown. We'll see what Skill Up has to say. Let's see.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Firstly, let's talk about spoilers about what I can and can't show you. I'd rate this video a 3 out of 10 when it comes to spoilers. Let's spoil it.
The spoilers? What the fuck can be spoiled in The Last of Us Part 2? What? Was anybody shocked when we found out from the leaks? Come on, Skill Up. What can really be a spoiler for The Last of Us 2? Characters die in a zombie apocalypse? Come on, Skill Up. You're better than that.
Any specific events are shown in major cutscenes, but I do talk around the edges of things. I talk about themes, I talk about structure, I talk about approaches to character and tone. Some of you will consider that discussion to be too spoilery for your tastes. So my advice to you is that if you are super sensitive about spoilers, don't watch this video. As an aside, I won't be confirming or denying any of the leaks that have been widely circulated. You should know that Sony have imposed some very strict review restrictions here. I'm only allowed to show you footage from 3 specific sections of the game, which total around 4 to 5.
Bro, Sony's restricting the reviewers, bro. They're only allowing you to see certain things of the game. What? Come on, man. They're restricting the reviewers now. And you're giving out 10s? Sony's having strict review clauses, and IGN is giving out 10s. IGN is a fucking... Sony's a fucking dictatorship, bro. And we're giving out 10s?
Hours of playtime out of a total of about 25 hours played. We're also not...
25 hours for a fucking game? That's fucking short as hell, bro. I just got done beating SCOM 2 in 100 hours, bro. That's a game, bro. 25 hours for a game? $60? Get the fuck out of here, man. I paid $49.99 for XCOM 2.
To discuss any of the characters or events that take center stage.
What characters, man? Stop with the bullshit, bro. What characters are in The Last of Us? Besides Joel and the other character, I don't know its name because these aren't household names. Sony exclusives are not household names, guys. Stop it. Stop it. I really get fucking that. One of the things that grinds my fucking gears is when people start saying the characters' names from Sony exclusives, bro. Yeah, man, you know, Joel, man. You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, man? And you know what really grinds my fucking gears? I don't know if we're going to see it in this review. I didn't watch the reviews yet, but this is the review people told me to watch. You know what's going to grind my fucking gears about these Sony exclusives? That every time they fucking review these Sony games, from Uncharted 4 to you know, even Spider-Man, you know what I mean? They're gonna sit here and give us a fucking character breakdown of these characters. Hey, look, man, his name is Nathan Drake. I'm like, we're on the 4th installment and you're still giving me a character breakdown? What the fuck? We're literally on the 4th installment of Uncharted and they're giving me a character breakdown of Nathan Drake. People don't know who these characters are.
These review restrictions aren't unique to The Last of Us 2, but they are rare. I've reviewed a handful of games with similar restrictions in the past, so this isn't a case of evil Sony being censorious. Though to be fair, they certainly haven't done themselves any favours with the way they've handled DMCA strikes recently. The challenge with these review restrictions is that if anyone is going to like or dislike this game, it's probably going to be because of the events that take place in the 12 or so hours that I'm not allowed to show or discuss in this video. That means that it's impossible for me to properly explain and demonstrate why I feel the way I do about The Last of Us 2. Still, I'm going to do the best I can within these constraints. So,
yo, why does this game look like The Last of Us 1?
What do I think about The Last of Us 2? In my very personal view, The Last of Us 2 is a weaker game than its predecessor. Its gameplay formula has advanced in...
He just said that The Last of Us 2 is a weaker game than its predecessor. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of us who played The Last of Us 1, that's sad. The Last of Us 1 is probably one of the worst video games if it even is a video game I've ever played in my entire life. It was complete trash. They really tried to build some type of emotional bond with these characters through death and things of that such, and I just found myself to be bored because I really didn't care who these characters were. Characters were dying off in the first 3 seconds of the game, and you got people like Angry Joe and crying. You know, like, why are you crying? You don't even know who these characters are. People were upset that people were saying rest in peace. What's the Nintendo guy? What's the guy? Miyamoto? What's the Nintendo guy? He passed away, and people were like, you didn't know the guy, so what are you saying rest in fame? What are you showing all this compassion for somebody's death for? You didn't know the guy. But you mean to tell me some type of virtual character died? And people were like, oh my God. Oh my God. Well, what's that? What's his name? I feel so bad. I don't know his name. The chaplain. Iowata. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Well, guys, that like button needs to be hit a little faster, man. I won't be back for the next 3 years. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, the man says that this is a weaker game than its predecessor. Well, I think anybody with 2 eyes can see that. You know what I mean? I think anybody with 2 eyes can see that. I really do. I really think that anybody with 2 eyes can see that. The way the game was even promoted, the way the game was leaked, you could just look at this game and just tell, this is just a bullshit fucking game. You know what I mean? The reason they were trying to sell the game to you because the female Joelle in the game, she snuck up on somebody playing a Vita. You know, that's the selling point of the game. That's the hit trailer to get people to go and buy the game. You know what I mean? That's people are doing live reactions and their eyes are bucking and things. That was it.
In many cosmetic areas such as visual presentation and combat animations, but the core loop of stealth, loot and shoot has not evolved in the ways that would have made the core gameplay more engaging or appealing than in the first game. In addition,
it's the same game. It's the same game as it was. It's the same exact game as the first one. They didn't even improve on the gameplay mechanics, bro. The gameplay mechanics were a joke in the first place. This is even a fucking game, bro. This is a game for people that don't play video games, bro. Bro, it's the same gameplay mechanics, bro. At least with Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, they were able to drastically change up the gameplay mechanics by making Sonic a little faster, giving you the spin dash, adding tails. That game came out over 30 years ago. You mean to tell me that we got games that are coming out modern day that aren't even improving on the gameplay mechanics? It's the same third-person cover-based shooter? When you see a lump of logs that are waist level, and then you get behind it and then you're grabbing things and constructing stupid shit for 20 hours, bro? No wonder the game is 20 hours. Could you imagine doing that for 20 hours? I'll be bored out of my fucking mind. Not only that, the game is humiliating. The story is humiliating. You gotta sit there and do 12 hours of content that's complete bullshit. And this is the game that gets 10 out of 10s? And you trust these people? Ladies and gentlemen, please hold on to your wallets tight. Hold on to those wallets tight. Speak with your wallet. Speak with Naughty Dog will make better games. They will make actual games and you start holding on to those wallets. And keep them tight. Keep them secure. There's absolutely nothing in this game that you should be just foaming at the mouth to play. It's a joke. If you really just wanted to, well, yeah, you know, here goes Zelby. You know, Zelby just hating, man. You know what, Zelby? The story, man. What about that? What about the story, man? Come on, Zelby. I want to enjoy the story, man. Fuck the gameplay, man. I want to enjoy the story, dude. Listen, there's people currently right now playing The Last of Us 2. They're live streaming, bro. Fucking go into a dark lit room, zoom out the fucking screen on your fucking laptop, get butt naked and go to fucking town on the story, bro. Go to town. Save your money, save your wallet, save your money for real games. Paper Mario comes out a couple weeks after.
changes to exploration, traversal, and environmental puzzles are so minor that The Last of Us 2's gameplay feels tired and outdated. More terminally, the story of the game is a
You mean to tell me that the key component of a video game, you mean to tell me that the main reason that we are buying these video games, that the gameplay is tired and outdated?
complete mess, foregoing any of the relationships, themes, and tones that were central to the first game, and replacing them with a petty revenge story driven by unlikable characters making decisions that seem ridiculous and unbelievable. Structurally, the story takes a...
So now he's saying the story is even trash. For those of you, hey man, what about the story, man? The story, bro. Now he's saying the story is trash. Nothing is being followed up from the first game. The things are all fucking screwy and loopy. Arnita Sarkeesian is writing this story. Come on. Come on.
An hour detour introducing you to new characters and storylines that are completely ancillary to the main plot, and the final payoffs were not worth the long...
Why the fuck is this game so goddamn dark? I can't even see the game, bro. They're showing gameplay, bro. I can't even see it. It's so fucking dark. What the fuck, man? I got to fight with the Bruno Pratt look of Square Enix and Capcom and all these other AAA exclusives, and now I got to fight with the camera. It's dark. I can't see anything, bro. What the fuck? Look at this shit, yo. Tell me if you can see anything. You can't see shit, bro. You can't see anything. 10 out of 10? Come on. Listen, you're just hating, man. Why don't you waste your energy somewhere else, man? Why don't you talk about the Xbox games? What the fuck? Why are you diverting the energy? Let's stick here. Let's stick here. This is bullshit, bro. This is bullshit, bro.
To get there, where The Last of Us 1 was a competent third-person adventure game with brilliant pacing, a compelling story, and an extraordinary cast of characters, The Last of Us 2 feels like its gameplay is stuck in the last generation, and its story is awkward, drawn out, full of plot holes, and completely divorced from anything that fans loved about the first game. So yeah, I didn't exactly love this.
That's all that matters. There's no reason for me to watch the remainder of this video. Everything that he was able to explain for me when it pertains to gameplay and story is complete garbage and complete trash. They're using old, watered-down gameplay mechanics of the first game. You're moving around trash cans and ladders and shit like that. You're still walking straight. You're still doing mediocre third-person cover shooting. The story is fucking convoluted and basic. It's bullshit. So the main reason you were playing it for the story is gone now. That's all I needed to hear. What is he going to talk about? The graphics? Oh my god, the graphics are so breathtaking. The tree foliage and the roots coming from the ground. The graphics? I'm playing games on a Nintendo Switch currently at 60 frames per second. Meanwhile, this game is running at 30 frames per second. I'm playing games currently on the Nintendo Switch running at 60 frames per second. No graphics in sight. The fastest, highest selling game of the past 10 years is Animal Crossing. Look at those graphics. That's your selling point, is the graphics? Now you diverted the gameplay, you diverted the story. Come on, Zebby. We all know we're playing the game for graphics, right? Am I right, guys?
The Last of Us 2 is one of the most breathtakingly beautiful video games I've ever played. Its predecessor offered up a dense urban environment that felt like it was in the early phases of reclamation by Mother Nature. In the sequel, that reclamation feels all but complete. Vegetation has swallowed Seattle whole, and the splintered remains of buildings bursting through feel like civilization's last desperate act of...
These reviews have become a fucking joke, bro. The vegetation here is totally gnarly, man. I mean, what? You can see the roots and the rocks and the gravel is really pulsating through the... You're starting to see the SSD at work. That's what? The SSD? That's a PlayStation 5? Oh, sorry. They're already forcing PlayStation 5 narratives on us, bro. Graphics? We're talking about graphics? Come on, man. I'm done with this review. This review has been paid for. It's toxic. Let's go to the IGN review. What's with the shitty ass fucking soundtrack? Like they play the soundtrack like it's supposed to really intensify the atmosphere, but it's fucking stupid. The atmosphere is horrible because of the goddamn soundtrack.
The Last of Us is one of the rare beloved...
Oh god, some dude with a high voice. Why? Where did these men come from with the high voice? Why don't you guys have masculine, manly mans like voices like Zoe 70? Where did these fucking... Hey man, The Last of Us is one of the greatest? I can't take anybody serious that talks like that, bro. Where did these motherfuckers come from, bro? Hey man, what's going on? The Last of Us is here, man. Totally. What the fuck? Where did these high soy boys come from, man? Stop ingesting the soy. They're putting soy in everything, I know. But let's go organic, man. Drop those fucking testicles, man. These niggas still got baby nuts, man. Hey guys, it's me, here to review Last of Us 2. God, you know, this nigga, well into his 30s, talking like that.
The Last of Us is one of the rare beloved games of the past decade that not only didn't demand a sequel, but actively seemed to resist the idea. Its story is poignant enough...
What the fuck is he talking about, bro? Wasn't nobody demanding no fucking sequel. I've never in my entire life have I met anybody that said, yo, man, oh my god, they gotta make a Last of Us 2, bro. Oh, man. I've never seen these little sit-down think tanks. I've never seen these little panels of Sony fanboys talking about, yo, we really gotta get that fucking Last of Us, man. We really need it, man. I'm just clamoring at the bits for one, man. What the fuck is this guy talking about, bro? He's already coming into the review fucking not being subjective. Instead of me being honest. This guy's a fan, bro. This guy's a fanboy. I can't trust fanboys, man. Fuck out of here.
...of how self-contained it is. But with Last of Us Part 2, developer Naughty Dog rises to the challenge with not only a complex and brutally emotional story that gives it a reason to exist, but also deep and satisfying evolutions to the original's third-person actions.
Whoa, this guy's saying the total opposite of what Skill Up said. This guy's talking to say he's this motherfucker saying the exact opposite of what Skill Up is saying, bro. This nigga's talking about how compelling and groundbreaking the story is, and how things are connected and intertwined, and and then Skill Up said that was nowhere to be found, and how groundbreaking the game. What the fuck? Bro, what is this guy talking about, bro? We seen the leaks, man. We seen the fucking leaks, man. See, now I'm getting pissed the fuck off now, bro. These motherfuckers are sitting here lying to us, man. These motherfuckers is lying, bro. Now I'm getting fucking mad as fuck, bro. We seen the leaks, man. We seen the fucking leaks, man. How these motherfuckers gonna sit here and lie to me like that, yo? Yo, these niggas are straight up lying, bro. We seen the leaks. The leaks were released by a disgruntled employee. He wasn't getting played. He leaked the shit. We saw it. How the fuck is he gonna lie to us like that, man? I don't trust a motherfucker. Okay, man, what's going on? I don't trust that motherfucker, man. Never in my entire life have I had a bitch-ass motherfucker talk to me like that before. Hey, man, what's going on? Oh, my God, it's one of the most... Get the fuck out of here, man. What are you trying to do? Be on the commercial, motherfucker? IGN says groundbreaking. Get the fuck out of here, man. IGN says master stroke. I can't believe these motherfuckers are sitting here lying to us, bros. Can you believe this shit?
Self-gameplay.
Oh my God, stop with the fucking clickers. They're not cool characters. They're bullshit, bro. The sound, oh my, you know, man, when I first heard that fucking clicking sound, man, it really fucking chills up my motherfucking spine, man. I'm telling you, man, the first time I ran across one of the fucking clickers, man, I turned the fucking game off. The sound was chilling, man. What? The clicking sound has turned and now it just annoys the fuck out of me when I hear this shit. It annoyed me when I heard it the first time. But Sony fanboys were literally grasped for any type of rope to try to make The Last of Us seem like it's cool. Oh my God, that fucking clicking sound, man. When I freaking heard that sound, man, I jumped on my fucking shorts. I was so fucking scared, man. What? What the fuck?
Action self-gameplay.
Oh my God, bro. I hate that fucking sound, bro.
Right off the bat, I promise there will be no Part 2 spoilers in this review other than what Sony has already shown.
Why do these review sites keep telling us, the gamer, that no spoilers? You know, we're not going to spoil anything. Nobody gives a flying fuck about fucking spoilers except for Sony. Are you talking to Sony and Naughty Dog? Because you're not talking to us. We already know what this fucking game was. Us as real gamers were fucking livid when we saw this thing. We came out as one unisex, as gamers, and we destroyed it. We posted it all over fucking Twitter, and all of our pages got hacked and banned for creating memes out of The Last of Us 2. We don't give a fuck about the goddamn story. We don't give a fuck about fucking spoilers. We don't. We don't. We know what this bullshit is. Stop trying to divert us. Stop trying to trick us. Stop trying to bullshit us. If you're talking to Sony and Naughty Dog, then say, Sony and Naughty Dog, I promise you I won't give out any fucking spoilers. But stop talking to the fucking gamers. It sounds like you're reviewing the game for them, and you're not reviewing the game for us, which is the most important of it all, because we're the ones spending our hard-earned cash on the game. What's wrong with these people, man? How come we can understand it but not them? Why is there a disconnect between gamers and reviewers? Why is that? What game are they fucking playing? When we get home, we sit down, nuts planted to the ground, and we're playing game, and the game is nowhere to the equivalent of what these reviews are saying.
Trailers and gameplay. Part 2 starts out seemingly simple, taking place about 4 years after the end of The Last of Us, and setting an older, angrier, but still immune Ellie on a quest for revenge.
Who the fuck is Ellie?
In on the cycles of violence that can plague humans.
Who's Ellie?
As much as any infection. As it grows into something further reaching and ambitious, it knowingly leans into and often subverts the tropes of the genre, such as guilt by association and the inevitable escalation of matching an eye for an eye. Games are often defined by giving us the power to choose what happens, but The Last of Us and Part 2 concern themselves more with a specific depiction of its characters. We're asked to take them as they are, and that leads to some of the most fully realized characters in gaming, who I always empathized with, even if I didn't always agree with them. It delivers experiences that are incredibly memorable for how uncomfortable and challenging it is to be forced to act them out yourself. Actors Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson return to add so much heart, honesty, joy, and...
Did this piece of shit just say he just brought up actor names in a fucking review? I want to know about this fucking game. He has still not told me nothing about the fucking game. All he did was use these big words. It's really a transcendent between dynamics and two outer linings between different dynamics of transcendent, transgender, between the equalarities of... He didn't say anything. He didn't say nothing. I can't believe this guy was sitting here with his notepad and said, you know, I'm going to squeeze every big word that I can put down so that maybe one of these words will make the fucking review when it hits television or Twitch commercials. Is this guy really trying to insult my intelligence by throwing a bunch of big, well, I'm just so far high superior than you guys because I'm using these big words. So that means I know everything I'm talking about because look at me, I'm using big words. And then you got these stupid, the Sony fanboys are some of the stupidest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, these people cannot make their way out of a paper fucking bag, bro. You mean to tell me that you're talking like this to these people and you think they understand what you're saying? If I, somebody with my superior intellect, can't even understand what the fuck you're talking about, then there's a problem, sir. Why is it that I can do 3 to 4 hour videos and not one person is confused on what the fuck I'm talking about, and yet you're doing a 8-minute video and not one person knows what the fuck you're talking about? This dude's a complete fucking asshole, bro. I guarantee this is one of the guys that goes to Starbucks every morning. He thinks he's so fucking intelligent. He's got this stupid purse backpack on. He's drinking it. He's on his fucking iPhone. He's got these stupid nerd glasses when he doesn't even fucking need them. He's sitting there talking about we need to protect our women. All lives matter, trans rights. You know, a typical weirdo. Somebody that we would insult on a daily fucking basis. And yet he's able to get away with this bullshit because he's reviewing The Last of Us 2, gave it 10 out of 10. Who gives a flying fuck if the voice actors came back? Who gives a shit? When does that become the norm? Why is that only the norm when it pertains to Sony exclusives? When voice actors and things of that such. But nobody else, no other game. I love Zelda because motherfuckers aren't even fucking talking in the goddamn game. You got no choice to be focused on the fucking gameplay at hand. 10 out of 10.
Sadness to the roles as Joel and Ellie respectively. Ellie is the protagonist of Part 2, and the focus on her allows for so many funny, frustrating, vulnerable, endearing, and frightening moments. Fuck, this is so great. It all stays true to what the original game established while deepening my understanding of her. Baker is no less fantastic as Joel, even though Part 2 is more focused on Ellie. He sells the weirdness of a man who has taken so many lives to save his own.
We know what the game is, bro.
About and made questionable.
We know what the game is, bro.
I think I'd let you do this on your own.
There's also a great cast of supporting characters introduced.
No, there
like
isn't.
Shannon Woodward's instantly charming demon.
You'll forget their names right as soon as while you're playing the game. You'll forget their names.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention, though, in the most spoiler-free of terms, the incredible.
We don't care about spoilers.
Like so many of The Last of Us' characters, calling this new character purely good or evil would be reductive. Her motivations are just as legitimate and arguably.
Wait, isn't that's a fucking, he's calling a fucking transgender, he's calling a man with a wig on, with a pink green wig, a she. This man's not to be trusted, man. This man's not to be trusted, bro. This guy is SJW liberal toxic. I guarantee this guy hates men. He's a man who hates men. He's calling a fucking man with a dick and balls a she. I told you guys in previous streams, I'm going off on a side tangent here, but bear with me. I told you motherfuckers, the only reason they're using this black guy that got killed in Minnesota, I don't know his name. The only reason they're using him is because we were in the pandemic, right? We were in the coronavirus pandemic, and nobody wanted to hear shit about the SJW community, bro. They didn't want to hear shit about that shit no more. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck about Black Lives Matter shit. Nobody gave a fuck about trans rights. Nobody cared about we need to support women and shit like that. Nobody gave a fuck. Fuck out of here. Nobody had jobs. Nobody was getting money. Nobody was doing nothing. You know what I mean? We were forced to be sitting in our homes, and we had to sit there and reflect on what the fuck we were wasting our last 10 years in the Obama administration to on up right now. I can't believe that we literally wasted our time on that. And I told you they were going to use this killing to take that energy and put it back into to the gay community. I told you guys, did I not say that? Did I not say that? And guess what? They did it. They did it. They don't give a fuck about these black motherfuckers, man. They don't give a fuck about me, anybody that's black. They don't even give a fuck about people that's white. They only knew that they were only able to get because they knew motherfuckers was going to come out of this coronavirus thing and people were going to have a new way of thinking. But the best way to get you back focused on that shit, kill the nigga. Bow. Kill that nigga. And we'll use that energy and cipher it and transfer it to the gay community. And we're going to go back and calling men she's. We're going to be seeing dudes walking around with pink and green wigs, 6'4", brawly niggas. Motherfuckers wasn't fucking with it because when we got the leaks during the pandemic, motherfuckers wasn't fucking with it. That's what you get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. That's old shit. Fuck that bullshit, bro. But they found a way. And I told y'all niggas that's where I was gonna come. And y'all laughed at me. You said I was wrong, said I was trolling. I was right. Now we're back in this shit, bro. First it started off with Black Lives Matter, then it says, what about black women? And then it went to, what about white women? And then, what about gay men? And then what about, and then boom, we're back here. We're back, welcome, welcome, you're free now. You're free to go outside, you're free to go to the stores with your mask on, any store of your choosing, but guess what? While you leave, take this SJW toxic little bullshit while you're out. And here you go, it's in your video games. Boom. So you can't even escape anymore. When you play video games, you're looking to traverse different universes. You're looking to fight gods. You're looking to you know what I mean? Take on demons from other galaxies and things of that such. But now we have to play this realistic, you know what I mean? Deep emotional game where they're pushing Arnita Sarkeesian tactics. They're all connected, bro. When he called that dude a she, I automatically know what's going on. This game is fucking filth. Like I said, guys, let's decide with our wallets. Let's not make the same mistakes we did back before the coronavirus came. Now is your chance to step up. Now is your chance. And any Sony fanboy that supports this game, I'm guaranteeing you, for the rest of your life, you will have superior bad luck. Women will not find you attractive. I don't care. Your life will be a fucking struggle for supporting such toxic bullshit like this. This goes against God. They're literally fighting God in this. They're going up against the Christian church in this game, bro. There's an evil Christian cult in this game that wants to get all the gays and raffle them up and kill them. You're going against God. You want to play that game? Play it.
Jules or Ellie's. Most of these actions revolve around the larger conflicts between the warring groups in Seattle.
Can you please say something that means something?
The many characters you'll encounter here are one of the major ways in which Naughty Dog avoids the fatigue that set in for many with Uncharted 4's last act. Even though it's about 25 hours long, Part 2 never drags because there's always new voices to hear. The way stealth, action, and puzzle sequences play out remains very familiar.
The graphics look like it's like a massive downgrade. This just had nothing to do with nothing. But from what I saw from initially from this game to now, I'm like, why does the game? I keep thinking it's Last of Us 1 when I look at it, a PlayStation 3 game. Even though that's what the guy said in Skill Up. He said, man, that, you know, shit looks like Last of Us 1.
That said, Part 2 has taken major steps to add variety to avoid the repetition of the first game. And yeah, some of this sort of seems obvious.
You know what's funny, that this guy's saying that now he's trying to say that the original was never good. You know, the original was really repetitive, you know. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was the greatest fucking game to mankind. What happened?
Like, it's silly to think that adding a jump button in 2020 could feel fresh, but Ellie's athleticism most definitely proves to be key to keeping Part 2's combat encounters interesting and surprising over time. Whether you're going in...
A jump button? A jump button adds freshness to... I've been jumping since Mario 1. Could you imagine if Mario never had a jump button? And everybody was just going, oh my God, it's the greatest game of all time. And then they finally add the jump button and they go, oh my God, this is so refreshing. You know what I mean? It's insane, man. This is crazy, bro. We will win. We will win.
The scope of
Trust me.
battlefields is great. They take place in areas like multi-tiered shopping malls or fragmented skyscrapers that offer what feels like naturally complex puzzle boxes. There's always plenty of room to sneak around and pick off enemies one by one, or, as usually happened to me, plan to be stealthy but get caught and scramble to narrowly escape danger. Ellie's moves let you improvise to stay one step ahead of some significantly smarter and better coordinated enemies. That is, if you can learn to understand the various factions. Seraphites communicate via whistles, the WLF carry deadlier modern weaponry, and the infected...
Somebody said Sony's games always run at 30 frames per second. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? But the Gran Turismo creators came out and said that the game's gonna be running at 8K and 140 frames per second and shit like that. But then when we saw the PlayStation 5 reveal, they didn't show none of that. And all of a sudden, frame rates and graphics don't matter. It's all about loading speed now, man.
Well, no, they haven't started talking to each other, but their mob mentality is what threatening them.
This review is fucking boring, bro.
Obnoxious spore bombs that cut off
This review is about as boring as this game.
The returning stalkers.
This game is boring, bro. Just like the first one.
As they hide away from Ellie's listen mode ability. Fights with this mixture of infected enemy types led to several encounters that rival the best survival horror experiences I've had. Speaking of horror, Part 2 has some of the most brutal combat animations I've seen in any game, and it's not played for laughs. I'm not squeamish, but I did sometimes find myself choosing to be stealthy just to save myself from watching this again. Playing non-lethally is often possible, but rarely easy, especially when they loose the dogs who can track your scent even when you're well hidden from humans.
Oh, that was the thing. Speaking, I'm glad he said the dogs. That's the thing now. Killing a dog. Oh my God, you can kill a dog, man. This game is a mess. It's a mess.
The artfully detailed and realized locations it travels through are layered with backstory. It seems as though every room tells a tale of people frozen in time, and the density and detail of it astonished me.
I can't see. He's talking about all this beautiful art and detail, and I can't see anything. I literally just saw a dark ass room with a flashlight, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It was also a huge relief that I never once had to find a floating pallet to use as a raft for someone who couldn't swim. Part 2's environmental puzzles never feel as mindless as that, because they rely a lot more on contextual challenges that make smart use of Ellie's journey through skyscrapers, residential neighborhoods, sewers, and much more. And those clever designs are dressed with some of the most beautiful environments I've seen from the PlayStation 4 generation. Fantastic audio design plays a big role as well. It starts with a moving score by returning composer Gustavo Santaolalla and goes all the way down to the little details. Characteristic for the region, the oppressive thump of rain masks the terrifying noises of the infected that lurk outside. From the slight hum of a silenced pistol to the harrowing boom of a shotgun, from the guttural screams of the clickers, modern self-reflection of Ellie as she kills an enemy. Naughty Dog's post-pandemic world sounds alive. The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece worthy of its predecessor. Taking strides forward in nearly every way, Ellie steps into the spotlight and carries the sequel in a manner that feels like the culmination of everything that's made Naughty Dog's blockbuster storytelling so memorable. It delivers a layered, emotionally shattering story on top of stealth and action gameplay that improves the first game's mechanics while integrating a bit more of Uncharted's greater mobility and action. But while Part 2 is a thrilling adventure, it still makes time for a stunning, nuanced exploration of the strength and fragility of the human spirit. The PlayStation 4 has one of its finest exclusives in one of the generation's best games. For more on The Last of Us Part 2, check out our original review of The Last of Us and its Left Behind expansion. And for everything else, stick with IGN.
I told you. He should be terrified.
What the fuck? What is he talking about, bro? What the fuck is he talking about? Exhibit A, guys. That man said absolutely nothing. The fragility of transcendent and dynamic and what are you talking about? The man talked about nothing about the game. He was giving me, you know, the music, the art, the voice actors, how blood curdling. This nigga started, you know, we've been hearing sniper sounds in video games for over 30 years now. The sound of the sniper rifle going off enticed him. This man's insane, bro. He's one of these soy boys that drink Starbucks lattes and sits on his fucking iPhone with his fake glasses on, pretending to be important, bro. Calling fucking men she's and shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, man? This man's not to be trusted, yo. They're all paid by Sony. It seems that way. It just, you know, like, I consider myself, and a lot of you who hit the like button, I consider us to be astute people. I consider us to be intelligent people. How can Sony fanboys be this dumb, to be that tricked, and to buying this something so stupid? How can they not understand that this is a paid review, bro? How can they understand that somebody like him, who is he doesn't even have any bass in his voice. He has massive insecurities. He thinks he's some type of fucking god because he's reviewing a bad game and giving it a 10. This guy wants to be liked. That's all that shows, is that this guy wants to be liked. Whenever I see people that get on fucking camera on YouTube or creating reviews and they're sitting going, "Hi guys," that motherfucker wants to be liked. That motherfucker got some sick mental fucking issues, bro. Something's not fucking right with this motherfucker, yo. He gets off he gets off on people liking him, saying how great he is. And you look at these motherfuckers, some of them are gorilla built. These big, jolly, gorilla-built looking motherfuckers, they piss me off when I see them every time, bro. I remember the guy from IGN, there's the bald guy at IGN, he shouted out Player Essence. Is that his name, Player Essence, that gorilla-built looking Negro? I got nothing against the guy. But when he's the first person I see, because that's, you know, so they couldn't give Zoe 70 a guy who's extremely good looking, extremely talented, extremely charismatic, not able to skip a beat when he's talking, does some of the greatest YouTube videos of the time. They couldn't give a guy like me like that because I'm not this big jolly I'm not some type of grotesque looking Negro with pink lips sitting here trying to get people to like him. They can never promote a guy like me. I'm a threat. The truth. Not only that, you can't leave your women around me. Your women will start finding me attractive. Extremely insecure individuals. I could leave my woman with a gang of niggas and I say nothing. These niggas can be butt naked. I could leave my girl right there in the middle. I can leave and come back an hour later and wouldn't feel a thing. A show of hands. Who's supporting this game? A show of hands, quickly. I need to get because I'm gonna screenshot these hands, and I want you guys to buy this game, and I cannot wait to. I want you to see this while you're playing The Last of Us 2 and you're bored out of your fucking mind. You're being thrown SJW toxic narratives. You're destroying gaming. You know. I want you to see this face. Now you got a buttload of bad luck coming to you. Women will never find you attractive. You're literally slapping God in the face by supporting this game. You're willing to destroy gaming. You're willing to be some type of kamikaze to come in and destroy gaming. Where's the show of hands? We got one, Drew Dude. There he is. Come on, man. It can't just be Drew Dude. They're just gonna leave Drew Dude by himself. You got over 90 people in here, and nobody can show a show of hands. Yeah, ban anime titties, yeah. And then Sony wants to ban Japanese games, right? But they literally have a man being castrated in The Last of Us 2. You know what I mean? And they can show that. I believe Skill Up, even though I feel like his review was even paid. He had to find some way to put some type of positivity in there by talking about graphics, which is a complete joke in my opinion. Anyway, warning, do not buy The Last of Us 2. If you do, you will support the death of gaming. You will. Oh, come on, man, you know, this guy's out of his mind. Gaming's been dead, man. People are willing to throw out that toxic narrative right there that gaming's been dead. Huh? You mean to tell me that with gaming being dead, you're still willing to support the death of it? That doesn't make any sense. Why? If it's been dead, let's bring it back to life. Let's be the phoenix that gaming needs to revitalize gaming. Let's do this. Let's bring it back. I don't give a fuck if it's been dead or not. Let's bring it back. Now we did with Final Fantasy VII. You guys did an amazing job by not supporting that game, because we cannot go into 2020 and beyond buying episodic games, the games that have already been completed 20 years ago. We couldn't do that. And I applaud you guys for not doing that. Another thing as well, the Persona series hit the PC, and you guys are already outpacing Persona 5 Royale on the PlayStation 4, and you're already going to sell out the Vita version in the next couple days. Outstanding job. Now we got one more way. Now we got one more thing to get by, and that is we cannot allow SJW, liberal, toxic, transgender narrators into our games. We have to stop them. We can't allow it. If we support this game, we're going to be seeing this in thousands upon thousands of games to come. This is it. This is their time. Your voice will be heard through your wallets. Let's stop them. Let's stop selling it in evil, toxic ways. Because I'm telling you, bros, and this is what's going to, you know, if you thought Spider-Man was fucking bad, right, and it is bad, it's trash, wait until you play the Miles Morales Spider-Man, bro. If you support this game, wait until you see what's going on in the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, bro. Wait until you see what Sony does with Miles Morales. Oh, they can do it with a black and Latino man. They gonna take it there, bro. They're gonna have Miles Morales doing some of the gayest shit, bro. That's why the game is called Be Yourself. Because you're like, why be yourself? What the? He's just doing everything Peter Parker Spider-Man does. Why are they calling this game Be Yourself? I'm telling you, bro. Be yourself. You know what that really means? Be gay. Spider-Man Miles Morales gonna be a homo. When I was watching Spider-Verse, I thought he was a homo in that movie. Slowly but surely, they're gonna be fucking. There's gonna be some weird shit you're gonna see in the Miles Morales game, bro. And they're gonna push it on the Negro. Because they think that's what the black community, we just a bunch of fruity, gay dudes walking around. Please. And then if we don't support it, we get this gay shit out of here, man. What the fuck? Oh, the black community is so homophobic, man. You know, I can't even survive with this black community, man. They're fucking homophobic, bro. They got ways to counter this shit, bro. So those of you who are ready for a real game, like Miles Morales, you know, at least you're, I don't know, the game's trash in my opinion, but you know, at least it's more of a game than The Last of Us 2. But imagine the shit they're going to be putting in that game, bro. Miles Morales is going to have blonde hair. His suit's gonna be rainbow. They're gonna be some type of DLC suit with a rainbow spider suit, bro. Be yourself, man. You know? Look out. I remember when I saw... hold on. I got the Miles Morales comic book. Please don't ask me why I got it, but where's this shit? I got the Miles Morales comic book, bro. Some of the poses was even a little gay, bro. Look at that. What the fuck? Bro, some of the poses was a little fruity, bro. What the fuck is that? I ain't never seen a spider look like that. Why is this anal canal looking at me, bro? Bro, even in some of the poses, I was like, yo, what the why is Spider-Man looking like that, bro? I ain't never seen Spider-Man cock his legs up like that, bro. What the fuck? This is the what you call that? Look at this shit, bro. Yo, that niggas think I'm trolling, bro. When y'all see this shit, y'all niggas gonna be like, fuck it, fuck out of here. I ain't supporting that Miles Morales shit no more, bro. Look at this shit. This nigga's got his pussy up in the air, bro. This nigga's got his fucking legs cocked up, pussy hanging out, bro. What the fuck? I ain't never seen Spider-Man do no shit like that, bro. Are you really trying to... What is this, bro? Bro, this nigga got his pussy in the air, bro. Come on, man. Yo, the shit you gonna see, nigga, when it comes to... Listen, I swear I just be trying to just pull shit out of my hat and I'm just trolling. Look at this. This nigga look like he's trying to tempt me some type of... Look at this. Come here, big boy. Come here. Come to me. What the fuck? Is Miles Morales gay? I've been watching Spider-Man for over 20 years. I ain't never seen Spider-Man in those poses. You know what I'm saying? That nigga had his pussy up. Look at this. Hi guys, I'm here. I'm Spider-Man. Look at me. What the fuck? That nigga got his pussy. I'm telling you niggas, don't buy that Miles Morales Spider-Man DLC for $60, bro. Y'all niggas were always trolling, bro. You always see Spider-Man legs down, man, you know what I mean? Bow, boom, but you ain't never seen Spider-Man with the legs up. I was like, what the when I saw that shit, I was like, what the fuck are they trying to say? Anyway, tomorrow's the big day. We'll be back. We'll be back with another video when the numbers come out, positive or negative. We'll be back and we'll decode those sales numbers big time. But anyway, you guys enjoy your weekend. I'm about to go ahead and hunker down. I got a lot of cleaning I gotta do. I gotta go tend to my garden. I'm talking to this girl from my past. Please don't ask me why I am. I usually never go back, but I need to get the funk up off me. So when I get this funk up off me, then I can move on. You know, sometimes you get in a rut and you gotta get that rut up off, you know? But anyway, talk to you guys later.